Hello, people. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this new class. How are you guys? So today we will continue with our classes, guys. We are getting almost to the end of our course. I want to show you how we are doing in our attendance. Okay, just give me a second. This is updated up to yesterday. Give me one moment. Let me show you your attendance now. There we have, people. So this is our numbers right now. These are our numbers. Still missing 6 classes, guys. So next Wednesday we will finish our classes. Counting today will be 7 classes. So still we have a lot of time to recover. So the persons that are, for example, Mario Roberto, let's see who else. Esaú, Mario Roberto, René, Rolando Antonio, Roxana. Try to connect all these classes. They are super important. They will give you a better timing. So we said that there are missing 7 classes. There is missing still like 28%. Okay, 28% still missing. We can do it. Okay, so try to connect the 2 hours. And that's our attendance, people. That's about it. Congratulations, the ones that have 70 and above, the ones that we have 60, 65, 69, 68. It's good. We can still get a really good score in our attendance. Talking about homework, talking about our scores, guys. What is still missing? We have the forum. Okay, I will give you today the forum that we will have to do. We will have until Monday to do it. So there will be a lot of time to finish it. Okay, so Monday, that's one. Homework assignment, there will be one assignment more. Will be pretty simple, actually. We will see it in a couple of days. The oral presentation, the oral evaluation next Monday and Tuesday, guys, it will be an interview, okay? So, but this time will be random questions. These days we will be working on random questions. And the speaking in class, participemos estos últimos días que nos quedan, guys, so we can get a really good score. Try to be a volunteer, that will help you a lot. Y el examen, o sea que se puede decir que tenemos 5.4, people, alrededor de 5.9. Bueno, el speaking en clase ya casi estamos terminando, entonces No es que se va a ganar los 2 puntos si anteriormente no participó, pero se puede ganar. So, entonces, tenemos alrededor de 5.9 puntos disponibles. Still. So, what is the score that we have right now? This is the score that we have. Súmele los 5.9 al resto que tiene y eso le va a dar la nota. Si se lleva el 5.9 y tiene un 3, ya pasó. Ok, tiene un 2, still, pasa. So, let's try to do our best. Okay. That's it. I sent you that one yesterday, so you can still give it a check. Check it. Okay, people, let's see. Let's begin today, guys. And I start asking you one question. Let's see. Do you usually practice your English at your job, at home, or only in your class? How often do you practice English during the day? Let's see. I start asking Ronald. How often do you practice English?
Hello, I have to try during the morning. I try to doing around 15 minutes. And when I have a meeting with North American people, I try to speak with them to practice. And I want to lose the fear to speak.
Okay.
And,
Good.
and I have to do it, your recommendation, the shadowing or shadow of YouTube.
Okay. Good. Excellent. Let's see. Sandra, how about you? How often do you use English in your life?
Well, I'm trying to do it every day. Well, I'm actually sometimes I talk with my daughters and try to get a conversation with them, and also I try to sing an English songs, so to practice, and that's about it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good. Excellent. Let's see. What about Marvin? How often do you use your English along the day?
Good evening, Mr. In
Good
my
evening, sir.
case, only sometimes I often practice English in the morning. For example, I use an app. The name is Boa Learning English. For example, sometimes. And the other time is use the other app. Sometimes I listen to music, lyric music. That is enough.
Okay. Good. Excellent. Let's see. What about the last person? How about Mario? How often do you use your English in the day?
In the date, well, honestly, I don't know if I can consider my job because I working for 9 hours practice and talking with a customer on the United States. On the United States, probably I can take for practice, but in my opinion, I think this one is my job. This is
Okay.
the main reason that I have a little bit more fluency and confidence, but this is not the reason that I consider that great English speaker because I need to improve, for example, the grammarly or pronunciation when I present my the when I share the presentation. But technically, I practice English for 8 9 hours every day, Monday to Friday.
8 9 hours every day. Okay. So Good. People, what about if I ask you now? What is the most English has 4 different skills: listening, speaking, writing, and reading. What is the most difficult for you? What do you think that is the most difficult? Let me see. I want to ask. I don't know if Hector, are you there?
Yes,
What
teacher.
Hector, tell me, what skill do you think that is the most difficult for you?
I think that for Latinos, maybe the listening is the more difficult because we are not in the same environment that obviously the people that used to have the English language as native language, right? So like the Americans or another country where the English is like too easy, right to learn and understand. And I can say that the listening is the more difficult because I already live that situation, like in the call center industry, right? The people who works there can understand that the first call that someone received there is like a challenge, right? Because you don't know what to expect in that moment. So in my personal experience, the first call that I received there was a nigga. So from Nigeria, can you imagine the sound of voice? So at the end, for my first call, I didn't understand anything. And the person who was my well in that occasion was the team leader, took the call because absolutely I was lost, right. In addition, the nervous that I have in that moment, but when the time goes right, and the time pass, your listening is getting better, I think, because nowadays I can say that I could speak with whatever kind of people, because at RIA Money Transfer, that we monitoring all the transaction of money to the whole world. We have to talk with people from Ukraine, from Russia, from Africa, etc. Right? And nowadays, when I remember my first call, I just smile because now it's easy. But
Now is
for
easy.
that reason, I think listening is so difficult for Latinos. I don't know. That is my personal opinion.
Okay, good. Excellent. Let's see. What about Rosimar? Rosy, what do you think? What's the most difficult skill that you think that you have more problems with?
In my case, the most difficult skills is listening, because is when I hear other people talking, the pronunciation, the spelling, or the fluency that they have, sometimes it's harder to understand. Other thing is learn all the phrasal verbs and grammatical rules.
Okay. Good. Excellent. People, we will continue working with your listening. These days that are still missing, we will go with it. We will continue with the TOEFL exercises. Today, we will finish the consonants in pronunciation. And today, we will see a little bit of writing. Okay? So, let's see. Before we go to writing, guys, to the writing section, do me a favor, please. Everybody, help me with this vocabulary. So, what do each of these words mean? What is the meaning of, and how do you pronounce this one? What about this one? This and this. Let's go. Let's find it. This is in page. Did we investigate this vocabulary already? No, this one we did it, right? Good practices, environmental sustainability, stakeholders, sustainable development. Did we? Well, anyways, let's go with this 4. Let's find the meaning of these words and tell me in your own words, what do they mean? When you look for go green, try to find go green in a sustainable environment. What does go green means for companies? Stuff like that, okay? Focus it on a company. Sorry. Okay, people. Let's see. Who can tell me the first word? How do you pronounce that one?
Teacher.
Fraud.
Okay,
Fraud.
Rosie, let's go. Thank you. The rest.
Fraud.
I'm sorry, Rosie, repeat again.
Fraud.
Okay, fraud. Fraud.
Fraud.
Okay, people. In English, you always pronounce it as
Fraud.
oh. Por eso no es audio. It will be audio. Por eso no es automobile. It's automobile. Automobile. Okay, Rosie, what is the meaning of fraud?
I think it's when someone tricks you for money or in other ways that they made some tricks
Okay,
or obtain something.
good, excellent. Let's see. What is the second one? Reputation. I don't know if Rene can help me with reputation.
You want the meaning?
Yep, the meaning. What does it mean in your own words?
It's kind of hard, but it's something that the people win because of their behavior. They do good things, they have good education, for example, so they have good values in their behavior and their attitude.
Okay,
Mhm.
good, excellent. Thank you so much. Let's see. What about the next one, number 3, guys? What is the meaning? Who can help me with good practices in a job? What does it mean? I think we did it already, right? So who can tell me what does it mean? Good practices.
Some activities to prevent, right?
Okay. To prevent what?
Productivities.
Okay. Good. Excellent. And the last one, guys, go green. What does it mean?
Like a store to eat sandwich.
More to protect naturals.
Yeah.
And the
Store to eat
environment.
sandwich? No, mister. That doesn't mean that one. Uh-huh.
To protect naturals and the environment.
Okay. Yeah, it's to protect environment, right? Practices and how to have a sustainable environment. So let's see. Let me see. Just give me a second. Okay, people, let's see. Let's continue now. And we will go with more. You will see why we need this one in a second. I'll show you why. Let's see. No, compliance management. What does compliance management mean, guys? That one was the previous one, the next one. So what is the meaning? Did somebody get compliance management?
Me, teacher,
Tell me, please.
is the process that ensures that the employees and the organizations are with the local laws, for example, or local regulations to ensure the success in their activities.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's a way to check how the company is performing. Good. Excellent. Let's see. And the last one, guys. Help me, please, with this other four. What do they mean? These four. You will use them for your forum and homework. So let's go. An exam as well.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
the definition, the sustainable the development
Development. Sustainable
development
development. Did you get
is
it?
that yeah, that's meet the need of the present without compromise the ability of future generations
Good.
to meet
Excellent.
their own needs.
Okay. Good. Repeat after me. Without compromising. Without
Compromise without
compromising.
compromising.
Good. Let's see. What about the next one, guys? If you have that one, tell me, please.
It's like the owner, maybe like the owner of a project or the person who wants to get the goal of that activity, for example.
Exactly. Yep. Is the one that is in charge of a project. Good practice, as we discussed it already. Environmental sustainability. Sustainability, guys. So, what is the meaning of environmental sustainability, guys? Similar to sustainable development, but it's not the same.
The ability to maintain an ecological balancing or
Ecological.
ecological balance in our planet's natural environment and conserve natural resources to support the well-being of current and future generations.
Good. Repeat. Generations.
Generations. Generation.
That's better, mister. Good. The well-being. Well-being. Okay, people, why do we need all this vocabulary? Because today the topic of our forum will be corporate social responsibility. Okay, you will need to include this one. Besides that one, you will have to answer these questions. Okay, but where am I going to do that? People, let's go to how to organize a paragraph. That's the topic for today. Okay, so people, let's see. A paragraph is a group of sentences, usually 4 to 8, the maximum, that develops a main idea. A paragraph can stand by itself as a complete piece of writing, or it can be section of a longer piece of writing, like an essay. Okay, and our topic will be an essay. We're going to write an essay. Okay, first, let's go. This is a structure. First, I need my topic sentence. Okay, in my topic sentence, I will, well, the topic sentence expresses the main idea of the paragraph. Keep in mind that titles are usually single words or short phrases, but the topic sentence of a paragraph must always be a complete sentence. So people, the topic sentence, that will be the first part. First will be the title. The title is something that needs to be catchy, okay? So I have my title, then my topic sentence. That's where I describe what am I going to talk about. First of all, let's see. ¿Dónde voy a encontrar mi topic sentence? You will have it in your introduction. Okay? The introduction is not like the ones that we do sometimes when we go and we will have a presentation. Hi, my name is Carlos, and today we will talk about... No, that's an introduction, super basic introduction. How can I write an introduction? A catchy introduction. Remember, try to give me a second. What do you need for an introduction? In the introduction, you write it because something, for example, I am writing this one to talk about the corporate responsibility in my job community, in my job, sorry. So how do they help the community? That's the importance of this topic. So I come and I go and I write it. Usually the introduction will be one paragraph. That's one paragraph, okay? That's what you explain it. Then we have, if you want to, you can add headlines or headers. What's a headline?
Tiro, principal, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Marvin, what did you say?
Is the when you mention principal topic.
Okay, the main idea of
Mhm.
the next paragraph. Then we have the body. This is
And
our body.
sometimes the introduction is the same when you into the summary of the about the main topic
Exactly.
or all ideas is a summary.
Yep. You can express what are you going to discuss. Well, that's a good point there. So could be a brief summary of what we are going to discuss in the paragraph. That's the introduction. Then in the body can be divided in different parts. Is where can be divided in headlines, puede estar dividido en encabezados. If you ask questions in the introduction, the body is where you are going to answer them. It's not necessary that you ask questions, but you can, okay? And it's divided in multiple parts, as many as necessary, okay? So don't worry about it. And at the end, we have the conclusion. The conclusion usually it's only one paragraph too. This is briefer than the introduction. Usually one paragraph. And this is how an essay is produced. Okay, I will be downloading the image right here. Give me a second. So people, to develop our paragraph, so we need a topic sentence. This one expresses the main idea of the paragraph. Keep in mind that this one is going to be a sentence, okay? One sentence. The topic sentence will be included in the introduction. For example, Lego is at the top corporate social responsible companies of this year with 74.4 points, having jumped from its 5th place last year. While a topic sentence presents the main idea of a paragraph, all the other sentences in the paragraph serve the purpose to explain, extend, or giving support to this general sentence. Okay? So, for example, I'm going to write about Go Green companies in El Salvador. My title is something catchy. I will call it Blue, White, and Green. Okay? That's the topic. That's the title. Now I go with my introduction. In the last 2 decades, companies have discovered the importance of the sustainability and sustainable practices in their businesses. El Salvador is not an exception. Sorry, El Salvador is not an exception. What else? In the last decade, El Salvador has experienced an important increase in companies focus on the green environment. That's my topic sentence. I continue. I have to give support. I have to give details about it. So I go and I continue saying, many of these companies provide their employees with training and support for them to understand the importance of this one. Other companies, they provide communities and the sectors of society that have no access to, and I continue with that one. Okay, you are giving supporting details. My topic is my main idea. The sentence topic would be that El Salvador also has experienced this increase of companies like that. Then I continue. Examples. Look at this example. In the analysis done by financial experts, Lego, they are talking about Lego. 2B, Lego has embraced corporate social responsibility from top to the bottom. In my case, I can continue giving more details, okay? Remember that this is one paragraph. This is my introduction. I will continue developing the topic later on in the next paragraphs. A paragraph also needs to have a concluding sentence, okay? If it is just a short paragraph, you need to add a concluding sentence. In all paragraphs, you need to finish the ideas, okay? You cannot say, and El Salvador we can see that the companies increased, and that's it. No, increase what? In El Salvador, we can see that companies increased their support or their direction or their policies towards a go green policy or a go green environment. We will see some examples. That's it. That means we continue with another paragraph, but we ended this one. So, like this, you have the examples like this one here in your book. Okay, and that's it. That's how you write a paragraph, and that's how an essay is written. Questions, guys? Do you have any question now? No questions.
Teacher,
By the way, yeah, tell me.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
How much page do you need to write?
Okay, mister. Let's go to the homework. How the homework assignment would be. Just give me a second. Give me one moment. I will post it here. Okay, this is the essay that we will be working on. One introductory paragraph. Three to four body paragraphs. One conclusion. Look at the question, guys. Okay, these are the questions that we are going to answer in our paragraph, in our essay. Okay, so no es que cada uno va a ser por ejemplo, cada uno va a ser un párrafo. How you heard about term corp? No, usted tiene que pensar cómo va a crear este ensayo. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo en su ensayo va a responder estas preguntas in an implicit way? I don't want you to be explicit. You need to be implicit. Es decir, usted va a desarrollar el tema. El tema es corporate social responsibility. Y en esos usted va a ir respondiendo las 4 preguntas. Por eso no es necesario que sean 4 párrafos de body. Con 3 puede responder todas las preguntas. Okay? So, that's what you are going to do. Viernes me van a enviar, pero no el completo, no tiene que estar completo. Me envían lo que ustedes han escrito and I'll check it. ¿Ok? Y le voy a decir, mire, cambia esto, cambia aquí, esto no se escribe así, whatever, whatever. ¿Ok? Monday. Me pueden mandar un draft. Un draft es un machote, we call it, right? Monday va a ser el segundo y último checkup and it will be delivered yeah. And that's the homework. Entonces, people, tenemos alrededor de 9 días para hacer esto. ¿Ok? El lunes, cuando usted lo envíe, eso va a contar como una tarea. Y el viernes, cuando usted lo envíe, me envía el WhatsApp, su avance, cuenta como una tarea. Lo mismo el lunes, contaría como la última tarea y como el último foro. So, that's what it is. Okay, so please send it on time. You can send that before that time, no hay ningún problema. Se me lo envía el jueves. Mañana, si ya hizo la introducción y ya tiene algunos párrafos and some ideas, you can send it. And that's it. Do you have any question, guys?
I don't have clear about the topic. Who
Give me a
uh,
second. What's the
select
problem with the topic?
what type of topic we can select?
You cannot select the
Only.
topic. The topic is given there. Corporate
Ah.
social responsibility. So you
Okay.
will need to look for information. Where can you find the information? You can find it on the book. There you have links that you can use. For example, if you go here, let me show you. If you go here, for example, you have the vocabulary. You can watch these videos on YouTube. What is corporate social responsibility? What is corporate social responsibility? Another video. You have some links there. You can go ahead and read them. And that's about it. Okay. That's the topic that we are going to talk. Look, theories about corporate social responsibility. So you have a lot of links you can go ahead and practice with. There are examples and stuff like that. You can talk about, remember, you need to answer these questions. Estas preguntas tienen que ser respondidas. Entonces, try to first create a draft on what you are going to talk. Pueden crear un machote de qué se va a tratar el párrafo 1, el párrafo 2 y el párrafo 3 o párrafo 4 si no lo necesita. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, have you heard about the term corporate social responsibility? Eso puede ser mi introducción. In El Salvador, corporate social responsibility is not something that companies practice. They forget about this social part that the companies create in society. And you blah, 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 blah. Y ahí se va en la misma introducción. Hay un corporate social responsibility program in your company. Usted va a investigar y va a saber qué son los CSRs. Entonces, va a decir, no, en mi compañía no hay nada de eso. So, ahí puede contestar en solo la introducción, puede contestar esas dos preguntas. Have you ever heard? No, I haven't heard about it. This is something that we have never heard in our society. In my personal opinion, I have never heard about this one. As an example, my job in my company, we have no CSR program, and the company doesn't focus on the social part of blah, blah, blah. Eso sería en introducción. Luego pasamos al body. Can you name at least 3 corporate social responsibility programs that you have here in your country? Y ahora que usted ya sabe que es cada uno, usted puede mencionarlos. Do you think a CSR program is an initiative a small business can implement? Eso se puede tratar su párrafo 2. Y el párrafo 3 puede seguir dando ideas que soporten a eso. Puede moverse a otro país, puede whatever. There are a lot of things you can do. Okay? Any other question, people? Is it clear? Something else that you don't get? Say it now. Cualquier cosa. You can say it now. Remember, Friday, we check it. And Monday, we check it one more time. Wednesday, it will be delivered here in Google Classroom. I will assign it. Y ahí ya les aparece. So, that's it. Último día de clases, último día para mandar esto, people, subirlo. Do you have any question about this one?
Mr.
Tell me.
In this case, it's not necessary at the conclusion. I don't see. I'm not watching.
No la puse.
I don't know.
Sí,
Only the
and add one
title
conclusion.
and-
Yep, you need to add a conclusion.
Ah, okay.
Any other question?
No, teacher, is very clear your specification and the deadlines.
Okay. Thank you. Give me a second, guys. Let's hope that nothing wrong happens here. Okay, people. Let's watch the video. And that's what we are going to do. You will prepare. So start reading about it, read a little bit. Then you start writing, I check it.
Teacher, The audio is off.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I imagine this.
Each stage with example sentences and paragraphs. Can't wait? Let's dive right in. Hi, I'm Jessica from Scribber, here to help you achieve your academic goals. In the preparation stage, you first need to understand the assignment and choose a topic. Once you've chosen your topic, you should come up with an initial thesis. This is the main point you want to make in the essay, or the position you're going to argue for. At this stage, it doesn't have to be perfectly phrased, but it's important to start with a clear idea of what you want to say. Then you can start creating an outline and planning your essay structure.
Look, this is something important that you can do. And you have the guide with the questions, so you can go ahead.
This will kickstart your writing and keep you on track. Preparation is done, and now we're moving on to writing. Every essay starts off with an introduction. It's important to grab the reader's interest right off the bat and inform them what will be covered in the essay. Hook the reader in the first sentence, and then give context that will help your reader understand your argument. This might involve providing brief background information, giving an overview of important academic work or debates on the topic, and explaining difficult terms. But don't overdo it, just enough to give the reader a taste, you know? Next, remember the thesis statement from before? Present it here. Tell the reader the central argument you're going to make. The thesis statement is usually 1 or 2 sentences long, and it drives the whole essay, so make sure to spend some time on this part.
Topic
You can
sentence.
end your introduction section with an overview of the essay, so basically signposting your essay structure. Moving on to the body section. This is the longest part of your essay, usually around 60 to 80%. Here is where you make arguments supporting your thesis, provide evidence, and develop your ideas. It's easy to get lost in a big chunk of text. To give your essay a clear structure, it is important to make use of paragraphs. Each paragraph should be centered around just one argument or idea. Introduce the purpose of each paragraph using topic sentences. A good topic sentence makes the transition from the previous paragraph and introduces the argument to be made in this paragraph. After the topic sentence, present evidence by providing the reader with data, examples, or quotes. Be sure to interpret and explain the evidence, and show how it helps develop your overall argument. Whew! The hard work is done, and you've arrived at the last paragraph of your essay, the conclusion. Here are 3 things you should do. Summarize and tie together the points you made in the essay's body. Show the outcome of your arguments. What new insights have you provided? Emphasize why your argument matters. After you're done writing, but before you submit your hard work, it's important to revise and polish your writing. Double-check your arguments. Have you said everything you meant to say, or do some points need restructuring? Finally, make sure to check your grammar, spelling, and formatting. And if you've cited sources in your paper, also use a plagiarism checker to make sure every...
So basically, that's the idea that we should follow, okay? I'll send you the video for you to watch it again. And you can join to, well, there are other tips you can go and discover. This is only one video of the series, so you can watch other videos there. But this one will be the most important for us. And people, why are we doing this job? It seems to be nonsense. Come on, I want to speak English. Yeah, but remember, you are professionals, okay? In one moment, you will have to know this one. You will have to know at least the basics. At least you will remember. Well, I remember that the topic, they need to include a topic all the time and something like that, okay? You should know it. You never know when you will use it. Probably you will be the director of a company, or you will be, I don't know, you will be in a position that you will have to send reports. You will have to explain the reason why something was done, okay? You will have to give explanations. Probably, who knows, in the future, you will be sending marketing reports or stuff like that. So, in English, it will be helpful, you know? It will be helpful. So, people, and besides that one, Focus on the most important part. You will be investigating, you will be reading in English, you will be getting vocabulary that is new, and that is going to help a lot. That's the idea of this one at the end. So that's it, guys. Questions? No questions? I want to show you a video. Another video. Look at this one. And that's what I want that you do.
Do you work or are you a student? I work. I work as a nurse. I'm afraid my student days are behind me. I've been working as a nurse for the last 6 years.
So people, give long answers. Don't use simple things. You don't need to use anymore. I think is very basic. I believe that's basic. So I think I like, no. I think it's too basic. You can move to other words. In my personal opinion, that's intermediate. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I could tell you guys, that's better. That's more advanced. Okay, let's continue.
What do you like most about your work? I like helping people. I like helping people in need. I'd say I like being able to help people that are in need. It's a very fulfilling job when you see the impact that you make to people's lives. Is there anything you would like to change about your work? The work schedule. I work too many hours and I'm often tired. I wish I didn't have to work such long hours. I often start work first thing in the morning and don't finish until last thing at night. Twice a week I also have to work the night shift, which means that my sleep routine is all messed up. Do you miss being a student? No. Not really, no. I prefer working. Not really. There are a lot of things I miss about being a student, such as attending lectures and working on assignments. But overall, I'm much happier working, as I feel I'm making a greater impact on the world. Do you work or are you a student?
So people, that's what you need to do. Don't give me simple stuff. Try to give me complicated ones. So people, I want you to do, well, we are going to do the following right now. This day, guys, this evaluation that we will have, it will be based in your previous mistakes and random questions. So if in the first interview you had problems with the simple past, I will ask you simple past questions. If you have problems with 2 and 4, I will ask you 2 and 4. If you have problems with fluency, we will check your fluency, how you are doing. And we will have random questions. So we are going to work with random questions right now, guys. Okay, so for example, look at this one. What is one of the great values that guides your life? You need to speak 2 minutes. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Okay, let's keep it like that. 1 minute, 30 seconds. So what is one of the great values that guides your life? Well, if you ask me, the value that I pursue the most is loyalty. You might ask, why loyalty? Well, we can see it nowadays. People, they like to cheat. They cheat on each other. For example, with their relationships, in their jobs, and everything. I cannot tell you that I'm perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I have to work on that one. But I can tell you that I consider myself a loyal person in a certain extent. Because, you know, I feel terrible when I know that I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing. And I know that this is because my consciousness calls me and tells me that I'm not doing something right. So I have decided to, well, avoiding this type of feeling. I don't like this feeling. So what I do is I try to, well, I always try to say the truth. I try to be as open as possible. I don't like to have concealed things, deceptions and lies. No, I don't really like it. That's it. I want you to do that. People, let's go with this one. I sent you the random question generator. Work in groups right now, okay? So one person can be in charge of creating the random questions, and this person will ask the others the random question. So let's see, let's create the groups right now. We have a lot of people today. That's good. So 5. Okay, group number 1, Laura, Mario, Roberto, Marvin, Rolando, Antonio and Rolando, Giovanni. Number 2, Byron, Carlos, Hector, Jesus, and Ronald. 3, Betty, Ceci, Douglas, Hugo, Nestor. 4, Carlos, Valencia, Jaime, Mario, Rosy, Roxana. And finally, number 6, Exau, Lázaro, René, Roberto, and Sandra. One person in charge to ask the others the random questions. Do you have any question, people? Preguntas, dudas? Let's go. Let's wait for everybody, guys. Okay, guys, let's remember, we will give a response. The response should be 1 minute, 30 seconds. So I'm going to ask Laura, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, it doesn't matter what the
I
question
didn't
is,
know,
guys. Okay, don't worry, you can do it. Remember, concept, example, story. You can go with that one. Let's see. When was the last time
Okay.
you changed your opinion about something important, something major?
The last time that I changed my opinion about something, I can tell you that it was regarding reincarnation. Because I was reading a book that talks about uh, rein reincarnation. I don't know if I am pronouncing
Reincarnation, yes, yes.
reincarnation. So the reincarnation is when you well, based on the things that I have reading this moment in that book, is when you return in your physical form to the earth again and again and again. So, for example, you come again to this world and you have a mission in your life, which is being a better human being, or try to improve yourself, or try to heal previous um, previous life. So as a Christian, it's very difficult for me, and I'm trying to keep reading and trying to look for videos that explain or that that can give me more information about that, because as a Christian it's very difficult for me try to understand this thing of the reincarnation, because you know that if you die you go to the heaven and that's it. But with this thing that I found in the book, it was like the okay, what is happening here? And it was the last time that I changed my opinion. It was like this week.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Excellent. So I didn't get, do you believe now in reincarnation? Or you start believing in it?
I start believing in it.
Okay,
I'm
good.
trying
I
to
got it.
look more information about that, because I'm
I got it.
Christian, so I believe in God, and I know that I will go to the heaven if I am a good person. But a lot of things that are happening, I don't know, and I found a lot of things about this, and I'm just trying to read more about it. But I
Okay,
strongly believe that God does exist. So,
good.
mhm.
Excellent. Okay, great. Excellent. I like it.
For Laura.
Okay, Rosie.
Grammar, talking about grammar, Laura, it was really good. You didn't have problem with grammar. Still on fluency, you need to sound more
Okay.
convinced what you are saying, because the fluency the pace that you used, it was good, but you were like
Mm-hmm.
because you were thinking probably what to say.
Okay.
You can use fillers between words and sentences. That will help you a lot. But
Okay.
thank you so much. You did a great job. I
Okay.
like it how you answered it.
Rosie had a question. I don't know if regarding the topic that I was talking.
Okay, go ahead, Rosie.
If you start to believing in reincarnation.
Rosie se escucha un poco far away.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
now?
Yeah,
Yes,
now it's
better.
better.
Okay, if you start to believe in reincarnation, you think the reincarnation is only in human or in animals too?
I don't know, because some people says that you can have your one of your lives you can reincarnate in an animal. For example, if you were bad person in the past, you can have your next life as an animal. I don't know. It's complicated, and I'm trying just to understand by looking information, Rosie.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent. You
So
see?
be good. Be good people. Be good person.
Yeah, of course. Good, excellent. Thank you so much. Let's go now. Byron, are you there? Byron?
Yes. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
here.
Byron, who is one of your best friends and what do you love about them?
Oh, well, one of my best friends' name is Jared. And what I love about him or them in general, uh, it would be that I love the way how they showed me how to apply or how to improve some skills in my life. Like for example, how to be willing to provide support when anyone else need it, or even how what to say in some complicated situations. I consider that my best friends know what they need to say when I need it, or also uh, the way how they treat others convinced me that I needed to include them on my list of friends or like the closest. I will say that also I love the way how they react when sometimes I'm not in a good mood. They tell me that most of the time, even if we love people, we are not perfect. So we might say something that it won't be right, or it could hurt someone else. But the most important thing is that we need to understand that even if we make mistakes, we're able to fix it most of the time. And even if it seems that it's not possible to fix something, at least give a try to do it.
Great. I like how it ended. You were sure what you were saying when you started mentioning the qualities and how they help you. At the beginning, we had some little problems and it sounded like, I don't know, it sounded a little bit basic. So try to put the same emphasis as you did in the last part, try to put it at the beginning. Try to apply the same emphasis. And people, this is for everybody. Believe that your English is the best English ever. If you believe in yourself, you have 1% of the battle won. So that's what you need to do. Sound more convinced what you are saying. Fluency, pronunciation, an exaggeration. That's going to help you a lot. Besides that one, it was good. Thank you so much, Byron. Let's see. Next, I want to listen to Roxana. Are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, Roxana. Let's see. Let's see. This one. Mountains or ocean?
Okay.
1 minute, 30 seconds. Go. Mountains or
If
ocean?
if I need choose, I choose mountains because I like cold weather or fresh weather. And I like the nature. I hate hot weather, so the ocean is not for me. The beach is not for me. And I have a good memories in mountains places with my family when in my childhood. I remember that I visited Chalatenango. I don't remember the name of the hotel, but I stayed there for 3 or 4 days with my cousins, and I like it because we have a place, a different place. I remember we played, a one, the cards one, and I I don't know. I can say only that.
That's it. You did the 1 minute, 30 seconds. Thank you, lady. Thank you so much. Good answer. I like it. You could have gone, I don't know, more in details with the times you visited Chalatenango. Tell me memories that you remember, something like that. That would have made the things easier. But it was good. Let's continue practicing our fluency. The most important that you need to work right now is on pronunciation. Some words, for example, like that at the end. I like. I like. Another one, nature. Nature. Okay. So with the sound that we learn.
Okay. Nature.
Nature.
Okay.
Okay. And repeat after me. Mountains.
Mount. Oh, I don't know. Mountains.
Watch
Okay.
the video from Rachel's English about the T that I sent. That can help you a lot for this one, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much, lady. Good job. Thank you for the participation. Let's see. Next one. I want to listen to Rosie.
Okay.
This one is good. What's your earliest memory?
Okay. In the break room, we talk about this topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's change it in that case. Let's change it. Let's see this one for sure. What's your favorite piece of clothing you own? Okay, I like it. What's your favorite piece of clothing you own?
I don't get it well, the question, teacher. Can you explain, please?
Okay, vocabulary, lady. We need to get more vocabulary for you to get this one. You own, it means you possess.
Ah, okay.
Clothes. Clothes. What's your favorite clothes that you have?
Well, I really like to wear pants. I really I think pants is the it's comfort for wear. You can move in the way that you want. And other thing is I prefer to wear jeans because is armor are I did I don't know.
Okay. Good. I know it's very difficult. Remember, concept, example, story. Well, I love pants. You can wear them. For example, you go to the supermarket, you can wear a pants. You can also at night, for example, in a cold Salvadorian night, you can wear them. Or you will go to the gym. You can use them. You know, the last pants that I bought were, well, my favorite one. I make it up, lady. Okay, that's something you need to do. In order to do that, you need to get vocabulary. Recommendation, read. That will give you a lot of words to say. So that's something you can try. Try to read. That's going to help you. You know, questions sometimes are going to be really complicated and really deep. Do you believe in life after death? Oh, that's a topic that we can talk a lot. Do you believe do you believe in a higher being? Oh yeah, we can talk about it. But sometimes questions are going to be simple. Do you work? And that's where we need to have more creativity. I think that the most difficult questions are the easiest of them. So lady, please try that one. Okay, help me please. Now another person. Okay, Rene, you are the next one. By the way, wait people, wait a minute. Give me a second, Rene. Well, I'll go with you, and then we will have our presentation. Okay, so Mario will present today, but let's go with Rene right now. Rene, let's see. That one was good. Good question. Who inspires you to be better?
Yeah, in my case, my inspiration is my mother because she was really young when she got her first son, my brother in this case. And after that, she started to study to be a teacher. So she did a good effort in her life, and she also have three, not kids, but three sons, like me and my brothers. And she's my inspiration because in your life you have to get your goals through the effort that you want to do every day. Don't be afraid of trying to keep studying, working, and also having your life with your family. Some people say that you don't have enough time or you won't have enough money to keep ahead in your life. So don't get that walls in your life. Try to be ahead and get your goals, right? So my mother in this case is my inspiration.
Some seconds were missing there, but good job, excellent. Thank you, mister, good job. I like it. You have no problems on fluency. I really like how you were talking. Just a little observation with vocabulary. Careful with did the effort. You make the effort. You don't do the effort. Okay? So these little phrases, learn them. They will help us a lot. Something that you can try, guys, finding synonyms for words that you already know. That will improve your vocabulary and give you more things to say. Besides that one, it was good, Rene. You did a great job. Remember to add more details, and that's it. Okay? Thank you so much. Mario, let's go with your presentation, Mario. You ready?
Yeah, teacher. Can
I
you
will
help me
open
with the
the
presentation?
thingy. Yeah, just give me a second.
Thanks.
Okay, Mr. All yours.
Thanks. Okay, okay. Good evening, guys. My name is Mario, and I am not presentation app directly. I am social entrepreneur, and I am working for this how do you say? Sorry, teacher. How do you say emprendimiento?
Emprendimiento. This enterprise.
This enterprise, social enterprise, is wealth. The next teacher, please. What is the problem right now in the world? Days ago, we talked about the climate change in the impacts in the livelihoods. So there are other face in the coin is the impact in our lives. So we need to maintain the production in the consume for 7,000 millions of persons of the world. So we need to maintain the nature functionally. So right now, the people live in some cases less and other way more time. But the disease for contamination in the food is increasing the last years. For the pesticides, herbicides, for the hormones in the meat, and that is one big problem. But the other big problem is the deforestation for increase the land for the agriculture. So with the enterprise, we need to go against to that two problems. The next, teacher. What is the solution? We need to combine the work with two big actors, the farmers and the consumers. We need to produce more healthy, so organic productions. We need to produce with the good practice in the agriculture with less chemistry. So we need to buy to the consumer consciousness. And if we buy the products, healthy products, to the consumer consciousness, for the channel buy one give one, will we support the people with insecurity foodness? So we create a space to good production, concessions market, and the people grow in the economy and the security food.
That's it. Okay. Thank you, mister. Thank you so much. Just before we go, I'll tell you what are the areas that we need to work. Good. I like that you try to, well, you gave us a lot of details about this one. It was good, the presentation. Just the thing is that was not the topic. The topic was a mobile app. You had to create a mobile app. So follow the instructions, because sometimes that could be a presentation that you will have to make. And if you don't follow the instructions, there will be a problem there. Study grammar, comparatives and superlatives, 2 versus 4. You need to study that one, and vocabulary. That will help you. Besides this, keep going. You can do it. It was good. Just we need to be careful with the instructions, and that's it. Okay?
Okay, teacher, sorry for...
Don't worry. No, don't say sorry. Don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong. So, that's it, people. Thank you so much for coming today. Mañana seguimos con más random questions. Hoy sí, terminamos las consonantes. Y los jueves, viernes, guys, vamos a estudiar vocales, people. So, a lot of things coming. Thank you so much, people. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Take care. Bye from now, people.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
See you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Night.
Have a good night. Bye, guys. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good night.